best friend forever, but I didn't realize how good he'd be at everything we've done together. Remember when we first started training? You were so curious, but I could see the wheels turning in your little head. I know sometimes it felt like it was taking forever to learn things, but look at you now. Sit, stay, come. You've got it all down, haven't you? So proud of you. You were so patient with me, and I'm so proud of how patient you've become with all the new tricks we've added to your list. You just get it now, don't you? Every time you nail it, I think, wow, I have the smartest dog in the world. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know you're a genius. Remember when we started learning rollover? You were like, what do you want me to do? Just roll around? And then one day, bam, you just did it. I couldn't stop laughing. And you look so proud of yourself too, didn't you? I can see it in your eyes, like, I did it. And I'm sitting there going, you sure did, buddy, you sure did. And I know sometimes I make you practice more than you want to, but you're such a good listener. You always go along with it like a champ. You look at me, wagging your tail like, okay, one more time, let's do this. You never get frustrated, not once. And even when you don't get a treat right away, you just keep trying. That's the spirit, isn't it? I could learn so much from you, you know. You're so patient, so determined. You've got this quiet confidence that I absolutely love. It's crazy how much joy you bring into my life every single day. I mean, I've always known the dogs are special, but you are something else. You're my little partner. We're a team, and we make each other better. I love the way your eyes light up when you understand a new command. It's like you've got this spark inside you, like you're just so ready to show me what you've learned. You're so dedicated. I wish everyone could see how hard you work, because you're just so eager to please. And oh, those moments when we're just chilling and you're leaning against me. You're so relaxed, so happy to just be near me. It makes me feel like the luckiest person in the world. Like I know I'm your whole world, but you are my world too. You taught me so much about love, patience, and happiness. And that's not even counting all the hilarious things you do. Like when you think you can't hear me calling you, but the moment I shake the treat bag, your ears go up and you're at my feet in a second. Oh my gosh, you're so clever. How do you know that sound means treat? I swear you must have some magical radar. You've got me all figured out, don't you? Every time I think I'm tricking you, you're like, yeah, sure, Mom, I know what you're up to. And how about those times when you bring your leash, like, let's go for a walk, human? You're always so ready for an adventure. I love how much you love to get outside, to explore. I swear you've got an entire map of the neighborhood in your head. Every route we take, you've got it memorized. You just love to see the world, and I love seeing the world through your eyes. You make every walk feel like the most exciting adventure, no matter how long or short. But it's not just about the training or the walks, you know. It's the little things. The way you nuzzle me when you want some attention, or how you snuggle up next to me when it's time to relax. The way your tail wags like crazy when you're just so happy to see me after a long day. You make everything feel so much better. I'm just in awe of how much love you give me every day. You're a pure soul, and I can't believe I get to be the one to take care of you. It's the best job in the world. You're my heart. I can't wait to see what we do next, what new things we'll learn together. But honestly, you don't even need to do anything else. Just being you is more than enough. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful for everything you bring into my life. You're the best decision I ever made, and I'll always be right here with you. You're my baby forever, and I'm so proud of you. So proud. Oh, and don't think I forgot about our special playtime, mister. You're always so enthusiastic, always ready for a game. Whether it's fetch or tug of war, you go all in every single time. I love how you grab that ball, or your favorite squeaky toy, You're so energetic, so full of life. You make me laugh every time. I can't even tell you how many times you've made me forget about whatever stressful thing I was thinking about. You just snap me back into the moment, into the joy of just having fun. You're like a little ball of happiness rolling around everywhere. And let's talk about your little wiggle when I get your leash out. It's like your whole body is one big, happy dance. And it's the cutest thing ever. I can't help but giggle every time. You've got your own little rhythm, don't you? It's like you know how to show me just how much you love these moments. I swear, no matter what kind of day I've had, the second you do your little happy wiggle, all the stress just melts away. You're my personal little happiness booster, and I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. Sometimes I think back to those moments when we were starting out together. I'll never forget how tiny you were, how shy and uncertain you seemed. But now look at you. Look at that confidence. You walk around like you own the place, but in that humble, I'm just happy to be here way. It's funny, isn't it? How in the beginning, I was the one teaching you all these new things, and now it feels like you're teaching me things too. Like how to stay present, how to be patient, how to enjoy the simple moments. You know, it's funny. Every time I think you can't get any cuter, you somehow find a way to outdo yourself. Like today, when you were trying to get my attention, and you did that little paw tap. I swear it melted my heart. You're so in tune with me, always reading my mood and trying to make me smile. You can tell when I'm a little down, and you're right there wagging your tail like you know exactly how to make it better. It's incredible, honestly. You don't just know commands, you know me too. And speaking of knowing me, can we just talk about how you always know where I am? No matter where I go, you're right there following me around. I swear you must have radar in your little ears. You just know. Even if I'm only going to the kitchen, you're right behind me, just to make sure I'm okay, just to be near me. You're like my little shadow, and I love it. I've never felt so loved and needed in the best way possible. You know, there's no way I could ever say enough how much I love you. You're my companion, my little buddy, my best friend, and I'm just so lucky to have you in my life. The way you curl up on the couch next to me when it's time to wind down, oh, that's the best feeling. It's like you're telling me I'm here and everything is okay. And honestly, it's the most comforting feeling. It's hard to put into words, but you just get it. And you've been through so much with me, haven't you? Through the ups and downs, the crazy days, the quiet nights. You've never judged me, never asked for anything but love and attention. And you give me so much in return. Every tail wag, every cuddle, every playful bark. It just fills my heart more and more. I know I'll never be able to thank you enough for everything you've given me, but I'll try. I'll spend every day making sure you feel loved and safe, and as happy as you make me. And as long as I'm here, we're in this together. You're my heart and soul, little one, and I just can't imagine my world without you in it. Oh, and don't forget, after all this, there's still a treat waiting for you right here. You've been such a good dog today, so go ahead, take it. You've earned it, as always. You're the best, and I'm so proud of everything you do. Thank you for being you. And you know, sometimes I catch myself just watching you, sitting there, doing your thing, and I realize how lucky I am. You're not just my dog, you're my family, my little companion through thick and thin. No one else could possibly understand me the way you do. You're always there, ready to cheer me up with just a look or a soft nuzzle. Honestly, it's like you're more than a pet. You're a constant reminder of what it means to love without conditions, to give without expecting anything in return. You've taught me so much about what it means to just be, to live in the moment and appreciate the simple joys. I'm so glad I decided to bring you into my life. The day I brought you home, I had no idea how much you would change everything. You've filled my days with laughter, with purpose, with comfort. You've made me a better person just by being yourself, by showing me what it really means to be present and to care. You know, every time we go out together, it feels like the whole world just fades away. It's just you and me, and we're making memories. One walk, one also when you're feeling content. It's like you have this whole emotional conversation with me that only I get to understand. I think that's one of my favorite things about you. You don't just show your love in big ways, you show it in all these little quiet ways too. You're always telling me I love you without even saying a word. It's magical. And gosh, I can't help but be amazed at how intuitive you are. You know when I'm feeling off. You know when I need a little extra attention, or when I just need to relax and take a deep breath. You're so sensitive to my moods, and I can't even express how much that means to me. When I'm having one of those days where everything feels a little too much, there you are, looking up at me with your soft eyes, wagging your tail like you're telling me, it's okay, Mom, you've got this. You don't even have to speak a word for me to feel your love. And honestly, I don't even care how many times you knock things over when you're just so excited to be near me. It doesn't even matter that you leave little muddy paw prints all over the house. You're just so enthusiastic, and that energy is contagious. I can't stay mad at you, not for a second. I swear you could probably do a whole cartwheel and I'd still be laughing instead of upset. You've got this way of turning every little mess into a moment of joy. Even when things aren't perfect, you remind me that it's the imperfect moments that make life special. Oh, and I know you love your treats. You act like they're the most precious thing on the planet, and honestly, sometimes I feel like they are. But I know you don't need them to show me that you love me. Every wag of your tail, every time you nuzzle me, every time you do that little happy dance when I walk in the door, that's all the love I need. And I swear, every time I see that little sparkle in your eye, I know you're just as excited about us as I am. You don't need a treat to tell me how much you care, but don't worry, you've earned every single one. You've made my world so much brighter, and I think deep down, I always knew that we were meant to be together. It's not just the training or the walks or the games, though those are amazing. It's about the bond we share, the understanding that goes beyond words. I feel so connected to you, like we have this special little world that only the two of us understand. You've made me a better person. I know that for sure. You've shown me how to be more patient, more present, and how to love more freely. Every time you look at me with those big, trusting eyes, I remember how lucky I am to have you in my life. So thank you for all the little things you do, for all the big things too. Thank you for being my constant, my companion, my little ball of joy. And now you're probably ready for a nap, aren't you? You've been such a good dog today, and I can see you starting to get comfy. Go ahead, get some rest, you've earned it. But know this, you're loved beyond measure, and I'll be here right by your side, always. Always. I love you. Such a good